Hello guys, how you doing? It's Luke from the Free Hammers. Welcome back. Since you can tell, I can't hide my excitement. The Premier League is back. It's not been the longest of summers. We had the fantastic World Cup that got us through this year. Usually we have that sort of mid-gap, like last year. We had that gap, of like 12 weeks with no football, which is a real killer. But we were spoiled with the World Cup. But yes, Premier League is back. West Ham is back. Everyone's on 0 points. We can win the league again, boys. That's how we all believe, with that false optimism of the first game. And it's great to be back with the first preview of the season. I've really missed it. And I'm going to try, and I say every year, I'm going to try really hard to get these previews out and reviews out. Because it's just good to get loads of opinions, and I like you creating your conversation, seeing how you see the game, and it also helps us when we're doing the podcast in a week, so we can take your opinions and all the other channels' opinions. It's real good fun. I don't think we could start at any harder place, guys, apart from possibly the Etihad. We are starting at Anfield, a club, we've only won once. I think it's in 56 years. That win, to be fair, did only come 2 years ago when we won 3-0, which was a fantastic game, fantastic season in general. But it's tough. Liverpool are going to be a team, really right on the heels of Manchester City, and possibly even winning it this year. If they can get that consistency, they've got a good chance. They finished fourth last year, playing some of the most attractive football in the Premier League, barring against City, attacking. They beat City twice, really convincingly, both times as well. They're a real good team, and I really enjoy watching Liverpool, actually. Fantastic team to watch. Just movement, pace, speed, confidence on the ball. Just a great side. And it's going to be really tough for us, guys. They've brought in some fantastic players in this transfer window. Kate has come in, that much needed midfielder, just do the dirty work to sort of mop up the mess so the attacking boys can do their stuff. Fabinho's coming in as well. World current, obviously Chelsea are looking at that Kepa guy for 71 million. Currently the most expensive goalkeeper at the moment is Alisson, who, Liverpool needed. Karius last year let them down in the Champions League final. Mignolet is not up to the standard. And, I've always said it for a long time, a good goalkeeper is an extra 10 points a year. Your Gigi Buffons, your De Geers, your Courtois, to name a few, that even Edison last year, 10 points extra, a really good goalkeeper. Peter Cech back in the day, Schmeichel. So Alisson, if he can give them that 10 points extra, that closes that gap to City. And, he could be real important player for them. We'll see. And obviously a player that I wanted West Ham to sign, Shaqiri. Very astute signing, £14 million. Whether he plays much, who knows? I think he'll be more of your sort of Premier League and sort of cup games. Obviously, the Champions League, you expect your Sanes, your Firminos and your Salahs to play. But Shaqiri, excellent player in that team, should score 10 to 15 goals. Their pre-season form, guys, big wins against City, big wins against United, and a massive win. I actually watched the game, just to sort of see where Liverpool are at. Against Napoli, they won 5-0, fantastic. Even people like Daniel Sturridge looks like he's bang on it. So I'm very frightened, to be honest, in terms of what the result could be. Looking at last year, guys, London Stadium, we lost 4-1, absolute trouncing. And then Anfield, guys, I'm sure you all remember, it was 4-1 as well. So, on aggregate, 8-2 over 2 games is not great, but, it was a poor old season last year. Yeah, I expect Liverpool to be well up, they've got to start quickly because City are not going to sit back and wait. City have got Arsenal. Liverpool need to, hit the ground running if they really believe they're going to try and contest the title this year, which hopefully they can. In terms of us, guys, we all know our signings, Felipe Anderson, Fredericks, Yarmolenko, to name a few, Balbuena, Diop. And, there could be a couple more, because obviously this video is just before the transfer window. Lucas Perez looks very close, and Carlos Sanchez. This game's a bit of a gimme, If we can somehow get a draw, it'll be a great result. If we lose, it's not the biggest disaster. To lose against Liverpool any time in the season is not a disaster, because, listen, they're a little bit of a league above us at the moment. I don't want to be sort of being negative this year. I really hope we give them a really good game, and just be interesting to see what team he does line up. Whether Antonio starts, Yarmolenko starts, will he go Hernandez and Arnie up top? Will it be Fredericks? Will it be Zabaleta? Will it be Diop and Balbuena? Will it be Bonner and Diop? Or Will it be Masuaku? Will it be Cresswell? There's loads of question marks on in terms of what the team is going to be on Sunday. So exciting stuff, and it's just, I think it's whether we gel straight away could be the slight issue, but you know, they will gel in time. And the Bournemouth game, that's where we've got to be looking at. You know, it's all about sort of, if we're not going to win the game, let's try to have a good go, you know, have a good go at them, and then we can take loads of positives out for the Bournemouth game. I'm not expecting us to win, guys, at all. I think we're going to lose about 3-1. I know that's really bad to say, but come on, you got to be honest. Liverpool are a bit of a different kettle of fish to us at the moment. Let us know, guys, what your predictions are, what you think your lineup's going to be, who's the danger men that you're scared of coming up against, what's your final prediction for West Ham's season as well. Until then, guys, come on you irons, keep believing, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go.